we go. Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. It's Peoples. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
First and 10 now for the offense. Toss play to the running back going left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Well, here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. First and goal, handoff. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Touchdown, Longhorns. They grab the early lead.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man, and he makes you pay.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half, the screen pass to TreVeyon Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. from the 44. Toss play to the outside. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Grab made by the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Now they're running on the toss. Breaks free. And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. They bring him down just short of the marker. He's going to be 4th down.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Toss play to the outside. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Smith. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it to the right side. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Okay, set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Back to throw again. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Ball handed off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they...
Here he goes. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? Spins away from defenders. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Back to pass. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's second down. Oh, nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Fights through a tackle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Baxter. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running right up the gut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. On the ground, trying to power into the touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand. Third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The back's got it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't an...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up the 3rd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
To the air. It's Sayin. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
325.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Look out, room to run here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Back to throw. It's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Texas 34, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. On the move now. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A crucial pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
The extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.